This is raw. This is real. This is beyond the check. Welcome to Beyond the Check, and this is Rachel Lani, and I'm going to be your host on Beyond the Check. So, Beyond the Check is a network marketing podcast, and here we are going to be bringing in real people, real stories of how they get started and how they were able to scale through and to build a successful network marketing business. Stories that is going to motivate you, inspires you to do more and to also build a business that you can be proud of. So this is our maiden edition, and I'm glad and super excited to bring on our first guest right here today. Guess, who can it be? Yeah, so introducing Miss Momo Face. Welcome, Miss Face. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, really, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is Beyond the Check, and today we are bringing you here to share your stories, to share what inspires you to build your business, and also how you get started and able to build your business as a student and build a successful one at that. So welcome, Miss Face. Can we know you? Can we meet you?
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Praise, Momo Praise. I'm a student of FOIE. I used to be a student of FOIE. I graduated last year. I studied criminology and security studies, and I'm a network marketer, and I'm a Sapphire Director in the business.
Wow. So building your business from a distributor to becoming a Sapphire Director in Neolife International is a great move. So can you tell us, when did you get started and how were you able to cope as a student and also to build a Sapphire business?
Okay, so I got started in 2022. Then I met my sponsors, and we were actually friends. We were staying in the same hostel, and I I happened to know him to be somebody that we were both poor. We didn't have any money. Like we were one of the most, we were not even average students. We had nothing. So I met him where we were both squatting. I was squatting in the house, and he was also squatting there. So with time, I started noticing a little change in him. I saw that I started getting clothes, phones, and I know my sponsor to be a Christian. And also appreciate my sponsor, person of
Okay.
Mr. Makide Obidotu John.
Yeah, he's a great man.
Yeah. So I know him to be somebody that is a Christian. So I know he cannot involve himself in any illegal acts. I started to ask him what he was doing, but he was not really giving me the vibe. So there was a time that I went home. That was during the COVID break also. Yes, we had a break. I went home, and I told my parents, I happened to come from a Christian home. So I told my mom and dad I wanted to start wearing trousers. And they were like, no, if you want to get this by yourself, you have to work. So I was very, very angry, and I started selling clothes. I'll go to people's shop, I'll snap the clothes, I'll post them online, and when anybody asks for the price, I just go and get it for them. Then I do home delivery. So there was this particular day that I went to do home delivery for a particular guy. I did not meet him at home, and I was stuck. I was stranded. I had no money, nobody to call, nobody to text. I could not call my parents because customer Sony pay kò sẹ́ni tó ránṣẹ́. So I just had to just call him that please Dotun, can you please borrow me some urgent 2K? And
Okay.
I was actually very surprised when he sent the money. He even sent 2001, like
Wow.
100 naira as charges. So I was so surprised. I was like, wow, this guy's life has changed. Oh. So when we got back to school, I asked him what he was doing. Not really because of the money, sincerely. I asked him because I was bored. He was always going out with, like, we're like five. They were always going to office, and I was the only one that was going to be at home. So I just had to ask him that what was he doing. And the second day, he asked one of my sidelines to take me to office, and I followed them.
Wow. So how do you move from asking for urgent 2K to being okay?
Wow. Well, it's actually something that has not been easy, sincerely,
Yeah.
because I joined the business as a student, and then I'm building my business in Oye Ekiti, and then in Oye Ekiti we had just one office, no check rally, no distributors training, no senior managers training. It was tough and it was rough, but one thing that kept me going was the fact that when, according to what I said at that time, I joined the business because I was bored.
Yeah.
But later on, I actually saw progress. Like I saw the business as something like I can actually do. You know, I studied criminology, and I used to have this dream of becoming a soldier. But I'm the only daughter of the family, and I'm the firstborn.
Wow.
I know that if anything happens to me, it's going to be a disaster for my family. And I have three younger brothers looking up to me. So I have to be the go delay. Not
Yeah.
like not like they used to say it. So I decided that this criminology that I was studying, it was later on I got to realize that I cannot be a soldier. I cannot afford to risk my life
Yeah.
because of my brothers. So I decided that okay, maybe I could just do something. And I saw network marketing that's something that can actually give me the opportunity to do whatever I want. And someone that I've always dreamed of having this charity, orphanage home and all of that. So I
Okay.
saw it as something that, well, if I don't have money to help people now, at least I can tell them about the business.
And
That way,
impact lives.
yes, that way I'm already imparting life before I have the money.
Yeah.
So I decided to do network marketing. It was very difficult. To class, going to office, it was kind of difficult and hard. But I had determination that regardless of whatever happened, I was not going to quit. And also, I did not think of the fact that my sponsor was my friend. When I joined the business, I respected him the way I should respect him. If you tell me that I sit down there, although I'm very stubborn, but
Okay.
but that does not mean that I will not still respect. Like I respect him, I do everything I'm supposed to do. It's just the fact that I was always going home because I my place is not far from home, like our school is not far from. So I was always going home. But once that I had the determination, there was time that he told me that if I continue with this way, I was actually not going to start getting things. So I was determined that regardless of whatever comes, I'm going to solve it. Prospecting, making money, and all of that. So.
Okay, thank you. So I want to ask you a question. Getting started, did your parents support you 100%? And what is, someone like me, I have these extended, I'm also a first daughter of my family, and I have these uncles that are very, very, like, feeling concerned about me. So what is your family take on you starting this business?
It was crazy. Oh. My parents did not support me at all. Like, normally I'm somebody that being the only daughter, there is nothing that I say I want to do that they will not agree. Like, I'm this kind of spoiled brat. But when I told them about the business, they had no issues with the business. The only issues that they had was that, how will you be doing nights in a place where there is only guys that are there? How will you be saying you are going to office, going to sleep somewhere? You are a lady, you cannot allow you to do this, cannot allow you to do that. So they were not in support. There was even a time that my dad came to office and was shouting that ẹ̀gbọ́n ọmọ mi pamọ́, this and that and all of that. So they were never supportive at first. They had no issues with me going to office, but nights, going to training when I'm supposed to be at home and all of that, it was a very hectic thing. They were never supportive of it, but with time,
So I was going to get there. How do they feel now being a Sapphire Director in Neolife International? What is your parent takes now? How are they responding to you being a Sapphire Director now?
they are happy. Oh, they are very, very, very happy because I stopped depending on them for money and all of that. And they saw the fact that this was something that I wanted to do. My parents know how well I like helping people, and I've always told them about my dream of having no orphanage and all of that. But since I don't have the money yet, and I have a way that I can impact people, I have to just tell them that if you really want me to be happy, you have to support me with this. And they actually support me. They are happy. They even prospect for me now. My
Wow.
mom, my younger brother is inside the business. He's a distributor inside the business.
Wow.
So they prospect for me. My mom used to come to my office. She calls my team members. She knows my sponsor and all of that. She has been asking me, when are we going to travel? When are we going to travel? I just
Wow.
said that. Calm down. Don't
Very
worry. Very
soon.
soon we're going to get to that stage. And even now that I've done since last year, and I'm still in my school because of my office and all of that. They have no issues with it. Just go and serve and all of that. They are actually okay with it, considering the fact that they know that this is something that I want to do, and they choose to support me so that I can be happy.
Yeah. So I want you to share with us, how has network marketing, New Life International in that quote, how has it changed your life?
Wow. I every day I'm glad and I'm blessed that I actually met my sponsor and that my sponsor actually got to know about New Life. My life has changed a lot of ways. One thing that I said, I was a girl without vision. I had no dream, nothing at all. I was just this girl without. I just knew I wanted to become a soldier. I had no dream. I had no way of fulfilling. There's this dream of I really want to help people, but I don't really know how to go about it. New Life has actually helped me, and I'm somebody that I had this very low self-esteem in myself before I
Wow.
joined the business because I'm very, very young and all my friends are actually older than me. I've never had a friend that were age mates before. So everybody always like when I entered school, I was always being bullied that my career about the show was school, this and that and all of that. So it's kind of somehow for me. But when I joined the business, I actually learned the fact of speaking to people, communicating with people, I actually had to like when they told me I had to have a team of my own, it was crazy for me because I was like, how would I build people that are older than me? How would I do this? How would I do that? So it has changed my life in a lot of ways. Financially, I've not been dependent on my parents for a very long time because even if they choose to send, I will accept. But I don't really want something that will be that actually make it like it's kind of difficult for them, all of that. So it has changed my life. I can speak anywhere. I no longer have low self-esteem. I can talk to anybody, anywhere, and financially, and I also see a great future. Like it's like a dream come true for me. I finally have something that I can use to help people. I really love helping people. So it gives me this kind of joy. I say it a lot that one thing that gives me joy the most is speaking with people, reading books, and New Life has given me, and the fact that I'm also open to different products, different New Life products that they are so awesome. Like everything has changed about me, but the fact that changed the most is the fact that I started speaking more. Like I am more confident of myself. I realized that I can do a lot of things. I realized that I can actually learn. I've never seen myself undo a system or maybe like speaking to people and all of that. So it's just like it's like a dream come true for me, and I'm actually grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah, wow. So I'm going to speak to you like a student. How is life after school? There's this thing that is going on, like life after school is hard, adulthood is hard, and all of that. How is life after school for you?
Okay, the only thing that is making life after school hard for me is the fact that my parents keep stressing the fact about NYSC, NYSC. They want their only daughter to wear uniform. I should come and salute them at their workplace. Life
Okay.
after school is not hard for me. I will not lie. Life after school is not hard for me. I have something that I'm doing. I have an office of my own. I have people that are looking up to me. I am working. I'm receiving my monthly bonus. I'm earning online. I don't really have issues with life after school. I'm okay with, you know, there's nothing that even though I'm still in the same place that I schooled, I have no issues with it. Like it's actually okay. I don't have any issues with life after school. It's not difficult. I have something that I'm doing. If it's the fact that I was thinking about it that I'm grateful that I have something that I'm doing. Because if not, I wonder what I would be doing right now. Maybe probably I will be serving because most of us that we went to school together, they are serving. So life after school is not hard for me, and it's not just me. I have some of my downlines that we graduated together, same department too, and we are all doing fine. Life after school is not. We are just looking forward to expand what we have right now. So life after school is not difficult for me. I have something I'm doing. I don't know about life after school. It's sweet. Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that. So to wrap it up, I want you to like share one or two advice for students like you, people looking out for something that they can do to better their life, and how much would you recommend New Life?
Well, I would recommend New Life 100%. I know you've read your stories, you've read your rumors, you've read everything, but I say something that the choice is up to you. One thing that I say is that regardless of whatever you hear about something, there is always the good side and there's always the bad side. Whatever you hear, just try to clarify whatever you hear. One thing about this business is that if you've not started, I've actually advised you to get started. And if you have started, I've actually advised you to go for more. One thing that is there is that you have to be determined. A lot of people right now, the issues they have is that they are still pushing them. They still tell you to come to office, still tell you to do this and that. One thing about this life is that anything that you are being pushed to do, it actually comes with more effort and takes longer time for you to be successful. You have to make sure that okay, this thing I want to do it. And being a student does not stop you from building business. I know you all have your excuses. Oh, my course is crazy. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, this and that. See, know your priorities. What exactly do you want? I'm not asking you not to go to school. I went to school. I graduated. I'm planning to serve very soon. I don't have any issues with school. I never had a carryover. So there's no issues. Like once that's just there, that you have to know your priorities. When it's time to go to school, you go to school. And even when you're in school, you are still building your business. A lot of you leave your business once you're out of office. I have two of my downlines today. One is an emerald director, one is an executive manager. That we are in the same departments. And that does not stop them from building their business. So once that is just there, as a student, you have to know your priorities. Okay, this is what I want to do from this time to this time. And you have to put in everything, every energy, every effort into your business. Don't think of the fact that okay, this is difficult. When you have that mindset of I'm going to get this done regardless of whatever, then you are going to. So once that is just there, that you have to think of the fact that I want to get this done and ensure you are obedient. I see a lot of people right now, everybody wants to do their own. I have this mindset of, I want to do my own, I want to do my own. Nobody can tell me what to do. See, if you are still having the mindset of nobody can tell me what to do, you cannot be successful, because you have to listen to your leaders. There are people that have done this thing before. They've done it. The problem you are facing right now, someone that have solved it 2 3 years ago. So when they ask you to sit down there, just sit down there. Don't argue. Believe in yourself, and work very hard. I see a lot of people are no longer working hard, but you really want the progress. Everybody wants to become a director, but you're not ready to for prospecting. Everybody wants to make money online. You're not ready to learn courses and all of that. Invest in yourself. It goes a very long way for you to be successful. It is not easy. It is your own choice and your own deal. So you have to just do it for yourself. Have determination, and it's going to come out right.
That was a powerful section with Miss Face. I hope you had an amazing time like I did here. So thank you, Miss Face, for joining us today on this episode of Beyond the Check. So we have top sponsor. We have sponsor for this Beyond the Check, and one of our top sponsor is Latest Vibe Visual Production. They send their greetings to you. Thank you for joining us today. And also we have another sponsor, which is Act Travels, and they have this package. They asked me to give you this package. So this package is for you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming, and we hope you had an amazing trip back home. So thank you for joining us on today's episode of Beyond the Check, and we're going to see you next time. Bye. This is raw. This is real. This is Beyond the Check.